Hi guys, today it's time for my favorite roller coaster, so let's get into it. So in the number 10 spot, we've got Phoenix at Adventureland. It is a moderate spinning coaster, but you guys know me, I love spinning coasters. The color scheme isn't the nicest, but you can get past that by the Japanese themed buildings around it. It is a family coaster, but my stomach always goes crazy when I'm going down the drop sideways. At the number 9 spot, we've got Max Force. That launch is so intense, but the rest of the ride is very tame and way too short. I wish they added an extra couple thousand feet of track. But the paint scheme is pretty nice, even though they totally copied Full Throttle. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we've got Screaming Eagle. This is the only wooden coaster on my top 10 list. And why is it on my top 10 list? I really don't know, but the airtime is really good. And it isn't really that rough. The only problem with it is that it has those terrible PTC restraints. Coming in at the number 7 spot, we've got Mr. Freeze at Six Flags St. Louis and Six Flags Over Texas. Even though I do like the St. Louis one better, I really don't know why. These clones are short but sweet. That backwards launch feels a lot more intense than a forward launch. The inverted top hat gives some pretty good airtime. The turnaround is not that special though, but then the spike going up backwards is really fun. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we've got Goliath. Goliath is a monster. It is so fast and so smooth for a topper track Woody. That lift hill is very cool. It is a non-stop intense layout. But the only problem with it is it's also way too short. An extra couple dozen feet of track would make it really good. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we've got X-Flight. X-Flight is a B&M wing coaster that is very small but packs a punch. Every second of that layout is very fun. It is a little bit rough, but if you get past that, every element is so perfect. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we've got Mamba. I know a lot of people don't like the Morgan Hypers, but I do. The only problem with them is that they're a little bit jerky into the brakes. And everything else in the layout is really good. Those helix also are really good. Coming in the number 3 spot, we've got Monster. This Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster is absolutely perfect from top to bottom. Yes, it is a little bit rough and it's a bit intense for most people, but it is a really good coaster. Especially after the Immelman, the train hits some trim brakes, which is a really good thing, because the next element, I don't even know how to count that as an inversion, but I guess we'll count it as an inversion. You really get some really good hang time after that. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we've got New Texas Giant. This is the first ever RMC, and it is a really good one. The first drop is really good, but it does rely on overbanks a little bit too much. But after that brake run, it goes into some airtime hills, which are really fun, and then it goes into tunnels with some lights, and then you're into the brakes. It is a very long and fun ride. And coming in at the number 1 spot, we've got Mind Eraser at Elitch Gardens. Just kidding. Coming in on the actual number 1 spot is Raging Bull at Six Flags Great America. This is my all-time favorite roller coaster for 2 years now. I don't even know what roller coaster could ever top it. The pre-lift before the drop, if you're in the back row, gives some great double airtime. The drop, yes, is not as steep as most B&M Hypers, but I still do like it. The next turnaround is really lame though, but then you get into the airtime hill, which is kind of trimmed, but it's fine. Then you go into this wave turn, which gives some weird sideways airtime, and then a turnaround into the trim brakes that don't hit ever, and then you go into some more airtime hills and helixes, and the ride's over. But it is pretty much flawless. And I know a lot of people don't like it, but there's some lovers like airtime thrills and me, so yeah. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to, please like and subscribe. Bye, and keep riding roller coasters.